Mercyful Fate return, the Megadeth surprise, and Glenn Hughes announces a sad end of his career.
And so it was.
Metal is life and well, so let's see what keeps it going today. Here you go.
As the miller told his tale.
Mercyful Fate's comeback. Simply incredible news for all the fans of King Diamond and Mercyful fans. And this week, the band has finally announced their first live performance in over 3 years, playing Leyendas del Rock Festival in Spain in August of 2027, which will be the band's first live performance since the Summer Breeze Festival all the way back in April of 2024. And this incredible news actually gives them some hope that things are actually moving forward again. As in case you forgot about it, since it's been so long already, Mercyful Fate have been working on their long-awaited new album for several years now, and even debuted the Jackal of Salzburg live back in 2022, which was 4 years ago. Yet since then, nothing happened. So yes, this live reunion actually does give us some hope that the new Mercyful Fate album will see the light of day in some foreseeable future. Yes, come on, I think pretty much everyone can agree that at this point, it's long overdue. Here guys, super quick, just simply have to point out that only around 30% of the people who watch my videos are actually subscribed to this channel. So if you still haven't done so, I would really appreciate if you would consider subscribing right now. Let's continue building this amazing heavy metal community together. The AC/DC incident. AC/DC on fire. Literally. A frightening incident happened with the legendary AC/DC vocalist Brian Johnson during the band's performance in Las Vegas this month, when AC/DC launched their classic finale, For Those About to Rock, We Salute You. So, what actually happened? While the trademark replica cannons were positioned on stage, one of them dropped and fired incorrectly, sending the projectile onto the stage inches away from Brian Johnson, who reacted quickly and was able to step back at the very last moment. Which in reality was an extremely scary thing, because I don't even want to think about what could have happened if Brian would not have reacted on time. By the way, interestingly enough, all the way back in 2012, Brian Johnson already did acknowledge the danger of performing under the cannons, saying that he actually has burn marks all over the body from the sparks coming out of those cannons, and also said that he could write a whole book about standing under the cannons for 30 years alone. So, all I want to say is, well, on one hand, AC/DC, please do not drop the act, and I don't think that they would at this stage in their career, and on the other, Brian, please be careful, because come on, that thing is actually pretty scary. Here guys, a huge shout out and a thank you to all my patrons and all of the YouTube channel members. Guys, there's actually a special video with backstage interview with Lacuna Coil available to all of you already, so check it out. And just wanted to say that it is thanks to you and thanks to everyone who purchases Metal Pilgrim merch from all around the world that I'm able to release these videos for you amidst all the craziness of living in Ukraine. So thank you guys from the bottom of my heart. The Hypocrisy letdown. No hypocrisy in the United States of America, at least for now. This week, Swedish death metal veterans were forced to cancel their North American tour, which was supposed to start this week, from August 7th to 23rd, and all due to visa issues. And yes, this does also affect the scheduled Hypocrisy sports slot on Dimmu Borgir North American tour alongside Suffocation and Halder. The exact nature of the visa issues is undisclosed, but according to the Hypocrisy statement, they are beyond the band's control. Yet the band of course plans to get back to North America as soon as they can. Yet as of this moment, they still have no idea when or if it will even happen. And here's the thing, Hypocrisy is actually by far not the only metal band that was forced to cancel their North American tours because of the visa issues. And even such mastodons as Venom were actually forced to cancel their tours because of, well, it looks like the same issues. So I truly hope that all American metalheads will be able to experience some incredible metal bands very and very soon once again. Because come on, I think we all can agree that bureaucracy should never be able to stop metal. Ozzfest 2027. Sharon Osbourne has finally revealed some new details about the resurrected Ozzfest, which, just a reminder, is supposed to happen next year. And so, according to Sharon's interview to Metal Hammer, the 2027 edition of Ozzfest will be held at the Villa Park Stadium in Birmingham. Yes, that same stadium where the final Black Sabbath and Ozzy Osbourne show took place on July 5th last year, just a month before the legendary Ozzy Osbourne passed away. And so it looks like the resurrected Ozzfest is basically a done deal, and the only thing organizers are actually thinking about at this point is whether to make it a 2-day festival or not, as they are already talking to the bands and the dates for the festival are basically set, yet have not been revealed yet. And here's the thing, first of all, the whole idea that Ozzfest is coming back is of course a great news, for all of us metalheads. The more festivals the better, but I just want to say that it would have been extremely cool if the bands that would play at the first resurrected Ozzfest next year would be exactly the same bands that performed at the final ever Black Sabbath and Ozzy Osbourne concert in 2025. As in my opinion, that would be extremely symbolic and would simply kick off this festival into the stratosphere right away. Megadeth's surprise. A couple of weeks ago, Dave Mustaine has promised us a massive Megadeth announcement coming in very short. And this week, thrash metal legends announced a massive European leg of their multi-year farewell tour.
Hi.
So, the European leg of the final ever Megadeth run is labeled Breakout, Hibernation of the Nations, and will take place next spring, starting from Belfast, North Ireland on March 9th and ending in Lisbon on April 13th, with a pretty jam-packed schedule for the band, with 9 concerts in the United Kingdom alone on that run. But the most important thing here is not even the dates themselves, because come on, we all have been expecting Megadeth to announce their farewell run for 2027 for some time now, but rather whom Megadeth will be taking on the road with them. As on this run, Megadeth will be accompanied by their no less legendary Bay Area peers Testament and Southern metal legends Black Label Society, fronted by legendary guitarist Zakk Wylde. And if you ask me, that's a kick-ass bill here.
Shut up and take my money!
According to Dave Mustaine, this tour will not be about saying goodbye, but about celebrating the 4 decades-long legacy together with their fans. Every city has its story, every crowd got their favorite Megadeth moments, so they do want to come back to the same places once again and celebrate it one more time together with their loyal fanbase. Here's the thing, I have no idea whether this is the announcement Megadeth leader was talking about a couple of weeks ago or not, and if something else is coming sometime soon, but if you ask me, the whole fact that fans will be able to see Megadeth with Dave Mustaine, Black Label Society with Zakk Wylde, and what is most importantly, the incredible Testament, who simply blown me away a couple of weeks ago at the Rock Imperium Festival in Spain, is simply an incredible gift to all of the thrash metal fans around the world. And yeah, I really do want to see that tour.
Smash my guitar! Let that be shred!
And now the time has come for your favorite part of the video, so let's take a look at 5 latest metal releases from this week, which although did not get their own segments in this video, are still definitely worthy of your attention. Ignea released Darkness, the opening track from their upcoming album Monumental, due on October 23rd via Napalm Records. The song establishes the central idea of the record, nostalgia as an escape we retreat into when the present becomes overwhelming, even though the past we remember may have been far less gentle than we imagine. Monumental itself was largely recorded in Kyiv during the winter of 2025-2026 amid freezing temperatures and prolonged power outages, and explores everything from lost Cold War visions of the future to abandoned modernist architecture and collective memory. Xandria released their new album Eclipse via Napalm Records. The band calls its 11 songs the most diverse body of work in their discography, moving between classic 80s inspired metal, low-tuned modern guitars, cinematic orchestration, Celtic folk, dark electronics, and intimate rock passages. That's even a guitar solo inspired more by Pink Floyd than metal. While 2023's The Wonders Still Await and introduced the reborn Xandria lineup, Eclipse takes that incarnation further with more direct songwriting, stronger contrasts, and considerably more outspoken lyrics.
Tyrant we see, the time streams, killing for vanity.
Anthrax released Everybody's Got a Plan, another track from their long-awaited 12th studio album Cursum Perficio, due on September 18th via Megaforce Records in North America and Nuclear Blast internationally. This album is Anthrax's first full-length since For All Kings in 2016 and reunites them with producer Jay Roston, who also worked on that record and Worship Music. Work on Cursum Perficio, though, stretched across several years, including the pandemic, with parts of the album recorded and mixed at Dave Grohl's 606 studio in California. Electric Callboy released Tanz Night via Century Media Records. The band and label described it as the most ambitious album yet, pushing their combination of metalcore, EDM, and pop while retaining the humor and party atmosphere that have become central to Electric Callboy. Cancer Bats released their 8th studio album Give Me Dirt, their first release through their new label Home Marshall Records outside Canada. The album was produced by Kurt Ballou and God City Studio and completed in Canada with Ian Romano, with its themes heavily drawing from nature, travel, and personal reflection, particularly loss, resilience, and reconnecting with the natural world. More than 20 years into their career, Cancer Bat approached the record as both a continuation of their trademark raw intensity and an opportunity to push their sound into new territory. And here just wanted to remind all of you guys that our huge fundraising campaign together with the legendary metal gods Judas Priest is going on right now. So if you have no idea what I'm talking about, check out the video from the Judas Priest concert in Warsaw. The link to it will be in the description to this video. And if you're able, please pitch in for an amazing cause for a chance to win a one-of-a-kind surprise from the metal god himself.
All Priest is involved in this Metal Pilgrim vlog.
The Rush film. Rush go on screen. Canadian prog rock giants announced that they will be recording their upcoming shows in Toronto for a potential documentary about the 50-something world tour. So, according to Rush frontman Geddy Lee, the demand of such film was discussed not only to preserve fans' experience, but also to make it possible for all those fans who were not able to see it live to finally experience this tour. And interestingly enough, the director of this film will be Alan Wainwright, Geddy's brother, for whom it will be a directorial debut after decades of working together with the band on their other projects. And of course, as pretty much everyone understands, the location of this filming was not selected just randomly, as both Geddy Lee and the guitarist Alex Lifeson grew up in Toronto, so filming a documentary about their reunion tour was only a natural choice for both of them. And according to Lee, many fans will be traveling from all around the world to specifically see that concert, to experience the Rush one more time on their home soil, where it all began. And yeah, if I was able, I would definitely have done the same thing. Northern are back! After 15 years of silence, Finnish melodic death metal veterans Northern will once again reunite on stage. As this week it was announced that the Northern reunion show will take place at the Wacken Open Air 2027 festival in Germany, and it is expected that the reunion lineup will feature at least several of the classic lineup members, which of course is simply incredible news for all the melodic death metal fans. Yet at the same time, we still have no idea whether this will be a one-off event or the band is actually reuniting for good. As alongside this announcement, the band also said that more details about the reunion and the possible future activities will be announced in the coming months, which in reality most likely means that the band is simply looking for the reaction of the fans to see what they should be doing next. But here's the thing. This band's last studio record came all the way back in 2011, just several months before they split in August of 2012. And if they are actually reuniting for good, I'm all in for that, because this was actually one of the most stable band of the genre. And I'm more than sure that this reunion will be one of the highlights of the 2027 Wacken Festival for pretty much all of the genre's fans. Pestilence in trouble. All of a sudden, Dutch progressive death metal veterans Pestilence got left without a bassist after Dario Rudic left the band. And according to the band's statement, the Croat was forced to quit Pestilence because of personal reasons, and now they are in search for a proper replacement, which will be quite a difficult quest because of the intricacy and the complexity of the band's music. And especially given the whole fact that this guy will have to fill the shoes of Tony Choi or fretless bass wizard Jeroen Paul Tasselin, one of the greatest masters of this craft who recorded most of the band's classic songs. And the craziest thing is that Pestilence actually did not have that much time for that search, as on August 28th, they are scheduled to play on Drums of War 2026 festival in Barcelona alongside Grave, Onslaught and many other bands. And in January of 2027, Pestilence is set to embark on Shredfest 2027, a massive European tour together with Obscura, Cryptic Shift, Thus and DVRK, which is supposed to be the event for all of the fans of technical death metal. So yeah guys, no pressure at all. The sad end of Glenn Hughes.
And so it was later.
This week, legendary Glenn Hughes announced his retirement from playing live and touring. According to Glenn's official statement, after he underwent numerous medical examinations due to health issues that recently alerted the doctors, those told him that Hughes needs yet another open heart surgery, and thus the voice of rock had no other choice but to put his health as his #1 priority and completely step back from performing live in any foreseeable future. And the saddest part about it is that this announcement actually comes just days after the announcement of Hughes' reunion with the Dead Daisies as the Purple Daisies, which was supposed to happen on October 2nd in Agoura Hills, California, and a massive Kings of Chaos supergroup show on August 1st in Rancho Mirage, featuring Richie Sambora, Matt Sorum, Phil Axe, and a bunch of other stars. And here's the thing, I actually had a chance to see Glenn Hughes live just a couple of years ago at the Rock Imperium Festival in Cartagena, Spain, and I gotta say that back then, it simply amazed me how incredible Glenn Hughes still sounded at his age, and how energetic, full of life, and simply how fun he was backstage. So seeing a legend being forced to retire like this is actually extremely sad.
We skipped a lot from
But nevertheless, no matter what, health does come first. So on behalf of all the metal pilgrims around the world, we just want to wish Glenn Hughes a speedy recovery, and at the very least for the voice of rock to be able to continue recording music in the studio, as I'm more than sure that Glenn still has a couple of more tunes that he wants to show us. But anyways, what new music did you listen to this week? Please let us know in the comments. As always, thank you so much for watching this video, guys. Please don't forget to like it, comment under it, spread the word about this channel, and of course subscribe to it. And of course join our communities on Instagram, X, Threads, Discord, Facebook, and anywhere else you can post content these days. I actually post quite different content on different social media platforms. But the most important thing is thank you so much for all your support, and will prevail. Slava Ukraini!